up, guys? It's Anaru, and there was just something really quickly that I wanted to go over today. This is actually a video that Stazima did on his channel probably about 2 weeks ago, but all of my commentary time virtually has been going to doing the Reach Bootcamp, so I haven't done a lot outside of that anyway. But he was talking about the possible rating system, well, skill rating system for Halo 4, and here on Halo Waypoint, if you guys didn't already know, some of you probably already do, but I didn't prior to watching the video, they actually added a skill system for Halo Reach on the website. And it's this right here. It's called Battle Proficiency Rating. It's a skill number between 1 and 100 representing a player's overall skill in Halo Reach's multiplayer. Rating tracks your kills, your wins, assists, deaths, and betrayals across all game modes in Reach, and it, puts all that together in some formula and comes out with a number between 1 and 100. As you can see, my BPR is 100, and over here on the side you get some other stats, like I've got 24,000 kills, like 1,600 games, overall KD of 2.1, that type of stuff. But the BPR is the main thing that I wanted to talk about, and I'm actually going to throw in some gameplay here in a minute of some Zealot snipers. Alright guys, so if this is really sort of the system that they're planning to put in Halo 4, and they're just trying to implement it into Reach now to see how well it works, I do have a couple of problems with it. But I do like the fact that it is now a 1 through 100 system rather than a 1 to 50 like it was in Halo 2 and Halo 3. And the reason why is because I think with a 1 through 100 system, you can be a lot more accurate than you could with 1 to 50. For example, say somebody was a 40 in Team Slayer in Halo 3. That guy might actually be intermediate, somewhere between 40 and 41, not at just a plain 40. And adding those extra 50 ranks, kicking it up to twice as much, sort of gives a more accurate representation, since there's double the amount of levels to go up. And that's pretty much the best thing that I like about that change, is that it is a 1 through 100. But I do have two main problems with it. The first of which being is that it's a skill rating that goes across the board, all game modes. And the reason I don't like this is because I believe if you're going to be an extremely good Halo player and earn a 100, you should be able to do that in every playlist, not just one. Because, there are people that log on and just play Team Slayer all day, every day, and from the time they get on till the time they go to bed. That's all they play. And I'm not bashing people that are like that. If you only like to play Team Slayer, that's fine. That's what you like to play. But I don't think you should be able to play nothing but Team Slayer and earn a 100. Because to me, I think you should be able to do it across all playlists and not just one if you truly are that good. So I would either like to see them switch it up to where it's a playlist by playlist ranking, or maybe change it to where you have to play say 50 games or so in every playlist before you can accurately get a 1 through 100 rating. Something like that. I would prefer that they just did it playlist by playlist, because the other way around would force people to play game modes they don't want to play. And the other main problem that I have with it is I think so far, at least the one that they've put in Reach, is a little bit too lenient on how easy it is to rank up. And I'm not calling myself a bad player or anything like that, but I don't think I should be a 100. To me, a 50 in Halo 3 was you were the shit, basically. You were the guy, you were at the top, you could hang with the pro players. And in this 1 through 100 system, if I had to rate myself, I would probably rate myself as a 85 or so, not actually a 100, because I probably can't hang with pro players anymore right now. I'm actually worse in Reach than I was in Halo 3 as far as playing goes. So I think the skill system is just maybe a little bit too lenient. I think I should actually probably be somewhere around the 80 to 85 range. But those are really my only two big problems. I'd like to see it go either playlist by playlist, or you have to play X amount of games in every playlist. Obviously, I wouldn't want to count stuff like Living Dead or anything like that, though, so I don't really consider those competitive playlists, so I would prefer it just went playlist by playlist rather than making you play X amount of games and everything. And I think it's a little bit too lenient. Those are basically the two big problems that I have with it. But other than that, like I said, I like that it's going to a 1 to 100, and they are at least putting in some type of skill system. And after that, that's pretty much all I have for the BPR thing. But so far as the voting goes for the next map breakdown in the bootcamp series, so far Countdown is winning right now, but Uncaged is close second. I believe Countdown has 5 votes and Uncaged has 4 votes for as being the next map. I'm gonna give it probably another day or two before to see if anybody else watches it and decides on something. If they end up tying, then I'll probably just do something like doing a 2-for-1, where I'll record both Countdown and Uncaged and put them up on the same day, unless Countdown, you know, just suddenly pulls away and it's just clear winner. But that's really all I got to talk about right now. But the last thing is, how did you guys enjoy that little intro thing I made? I know it's not really anything super spectacular since I don't have Photoshop and, you know, Adobe After Effects and all that, so I just went in, took some like little theater clips and edited up a lot of film effects like color changes and things like that, and I put in some non-royalty music over top of it so I can't get sued or have the videos taken down from it. But that intro, if you guys like it, I guess I'll keep that one, or you can, you know, suggest something else for me to do. But I think it's pretty cool for a little intro, since considering the limited stuff that I have to work with. But you know, I might be biased because I created it, but that's pretty much all I got, guys, and I'll talk to all of you later.